Hello, everybody. It is Nitro. Coming back at you with another review of great Canadian products. Today, we are going to do another beer review of probably like you would call maybe Canada's more white trash beer. But settle down because there's a story here. Moosehead Dry Ice. 6%. It's been around so long. So this is basically your Bush Ice equivalent for Americans. And Moosehead also, if you've seen my other review on YouTube, Moosehead, this is the same brewery, Moosehead. This is their regular beer, right? More expensive, and this is their cheap ass, cheap beer, strong beer, 6%. And I have to say, probably since I was 15 till maybe 21, I had an 8-pack of regular size cans every single night. Weekend. Yeah, boys get together and somebody do a liquor run, whether we were legal age or not, whatever. But that didn't really matter. And yeah, I remember back when beer would get me a buzz on, or I used to get sick from an 8-pack, and now beer has no effect on me. But yes. So, further ado, just wanted to let you know a little bit of history. So I got a perfectly frosted glass, a beer glass specifically. And let me get that side hit. Or this is a tall boy. These were 6-pack, I think, and it was 20 bucks. It's not not a whole lot. I can tell immediately the similarities in this. Very much there are similarities between this and regular Moosehead lager. Very light, foamy on top. It's not just all suds, it's foamy too. Yeah. Carbonation, a lot. Let's give it a go, see what we're thinking. Yeah, it's good. Good carbonation. Very refreshing. It's back. There's not a lot as far as taste goes. There's no spikes or there's no fruitiness really. It's just some really mild tasting beer. And that's something you probably won't expect for like how cheap this beer is. For instance, you can get a 15-pack of this, or even Bush. Bush is the other big seller, which is American, but Bush is neck and neck with this boy here. But you can get a 15-pack of cans for like 26 bucks. So you get like 3 extra cans than a regular premium beer. If you want to call it premium, I think it's pretty good. Yeah, people can say what they want to say about beer, but it actually is it's hydration. It's not bad for you. There's not a lot of acid. There's not as many carbs as people would say. People used to say, oh, in like a 8-pack, it's amount of carbs is equal to a loaf of bread. I thought that always too, and I thought all the carbs really high, but no, it turns out that's not true. It's just so damn hard to get the companies. You can't find what's in their what's in their product because they don't list it on the can. Because they get creative license or whatever it's called, so like they can't like release the ingredients. That's another thing I don't like about. You need a lot of things that don't post what their stuff is on their product. Like a lot of it is like even chemical companies, dish soaps, disinfectants, bug spray, poisons, and herbicide, whatever. They don't say what's on it or what's in it really, or directions. They just kind of give you a number to call, a website to go to, or they should be really upfront with that. It kind of pisses me off that they aren't. Be interesting to see what was in Moosehead. And I know a lot of it. This beer doesn't even Nope. And they don't post due dates anymore or best before. Ah, fuck, I'm really liking the feel of this Moosehead here, bud. So why not just take the rest of this? That's an easy drinking beer. It's easier drinking than the regular beer. The regular beer is a lot stronger, a lot more fruity aftertones. Yeah, not for everybody kind of beer, but this is fine. Yeah, yeah. I know at my little tiny liquor store, they go through a ton of this, selling it, as well as Bush Ice, Bush regular, Bush Light. Uh, yeah, cheap beer, cheap strong beer. But here's the thing I don't get about strong beer. It's 1%. The only thing I don't get about people saying how American beer is so underpowered. I don't know. There was a story or a history to that it wasn't allowed being over 5%. I forget what it was, but I listened to it, came across it on YouTube at some point. I don't remember it, but it was something about in history that's why American beer is not allowed to be over 5%. But you can get it at 4.9, but not 5%. Like that's some government stupid thing, probably to do with prohibition. I would likely assume that it would be connected. Oh man, you imagine prohibition? Wow, what happened? Americans, oh my God, prohibition. You're basically the women basically got it liquor banned. Wow, that's and such a bad idea, man, because it just all it did was spawn so much crime and so much death, destruction, such just chaos for some people to do that, right? And it offered opportunities to people that aren't, what's the word, on the up and up, Capone, gangs, you know, and basically Canada was the main supplier. That's basically what we did. We stay the shit, the fuck out of it, and yeah, you buy your shit, that's fine. Leave us, don't. But I know Canadian Club Rye, that was really good, famous through the Prohibition. All of our whiskeys were, yeah, and their beer, obviously. Mm-hmm. Imagine if they pulled that shit right now. Dear God, with all the shut-ins and the regulations and restrictions, and that would be an absolute utter revolt. People would get up out of their seats and start go outside and put on their secondary face mask on. That's retarded. And they would just, yeah, destruction. They like their liquor. Canadians like their liquor. There's one thing our small, tiny town is not lacking is liquor stores. Now, if you're not familiar with Canada or even Nova Scotia, but most of Canada, I think, is the same. Is liquor can only be sold at licensed government-run liquor stores. 99% of the time, some small independent businesses, like mom and pop ones, can get a license and sell it out of their store, but they're really hard to get, really hard to qualify for, which is an issue and has been an upcoming and rising issue. Is why it's so hard for the businesses to get the license to sell the liquor, because they want to sell it because it draws business in. They can sell, the chips and their whatever and their food and convenience store stuff, cigarettes, but attached to it, hey, is a liquor store. So people go there to the liquor store, get their liquor, and then they'll buy all their food and whatnot here too. So that's good business. I can see why would they? Why wouldn't they want? Why would they be so strict? Or why wouldn't small businesses be up in arms and not being allowed to sell it? When I don't think they would make a whole lot themselves, because as I said, the liquor stores are government run, government employees, everything's government. And I wouldn't think that the small business owners would benefit. I don't think they would at all if they had the license to sell liquor outside the government ones. Yeah. But I mean, like I said, the draw that it would bring, like I said, in strategic locations where these convenience stores are, people, yeah, they'll buy their other products too. They'll come for the liquor, stay for the, the bag of chips and smokes. Yeah. But yeah, that's something I should look up. I wonder if people, hmm, private businesses actually get anything out of having the liquor sold at their establishment. Yeah. Anyway, because the government always gets their cut. The government likes their taxes. Yeah, don't mess with their taxes here in Canada, especially Nova Scotia. They will come after you. They like their taxes. They're not fucking messing around. Hey, they want it. So yeah. So anyway, dry ice. It's reminiscent. It brings back memories. It's like I said. It's cheap. It's, crazy cheap. And yeah, label a strong beer, 6%. It's like, no, what was that? Was that 8-pack? I can't remember. It was an 8-pack or a 6-pack of Tall Boys. It was an 8-pack for $20. That's like 8 of those for $20. 12 of these is $27. Not bad stuff. So this is Nitro. If you like my video or want to hear more, or have some comments, something you'd like me to review, or just have something negative to say, or positive, doesn't matter. I don't censor anything, and I take everything pretty good. I'm a kind of guy that has a pretty good sense of humor, and if you want to put anything negative, I welcome it. Constructive criticism is the only way we're going to learn and be better, is if somebody tells us what we're doing is wrong or better, or this way could be better. So this is Nitro on the East Coast, Nova Scotia. And hopefully the power doesn't go out, because we are in the middle of a very strong nor'easter. So wish me luck. Nitro.